Well, I just found out I'm not even allowed to go live anymore. So, yep, there's that. Says my channel doesn't meet the requirements for live mobile update. Could it have to do with the New Zealand shooter? Could that be it? Could that be why I'm not allowed to do live mobile? Is that their excuse to take away everyone's ability to be an independent journalist? You need to get a certain amount of I don't even know what it is. I'd have to go on the computer and check. That's what it told me. So anyway, that's a little setback right there. I didn't it's too late to deal with that. So anyway, let's move on with the show. So this is gonna be about technology. Earlier, David and I was talking about 5G. I said in the comments, you can go back and watch the episode. You can go read the live comments. I got a little trail there, so you go read that. Here it comes. 5G. Think about that for a second. I said it is the beginning. It is the genesis. Why did I say it's the genesis? Well, I wrote something down. Don't worry, I wrote something down this time. So when we look at 5G, how do you want to take it? Do you want to take it as 5G as a Genesis 1.5 or 5G as Genesis 5.1? Let's see what Genesis 1.5 in the King James Version right here has to say. This is Genesis 1.5. And God called light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. Think about that for a second. God called light, and the darkness he called night. Think about that. That's energy right there. He just created a brand new form of energy. What else are they creating that 5G? It's a brand new form of energy. It's a brand new form of wavelength designed to interrupt your human development for sure. If people don't understand that, because 5G has terrible effects upon water. Your body is mostly made up of water. I don't know if you know that. They don't probably even teach that in school anymore. So yeah, I'm not even kidding about that. So God creates energy in the beginning. Man creates energy in the beginning. And that was the first day. So think about it. So as soon as 5G is spread across the land, that is the first day. You better believe they're going to start ushering in the rest. That is if you're going to use construction terms, what is it, the foundation? You know, they have that slab, the giant concrete slab where everything goes on. You could just think of that as 5G. And they're going to build everything else on top of that big slab of death. So everyone can enjoy that. So let's go. So for all you crazy symbolic people out there, you're going to love this one. Here we go. So now we have Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. Think about that. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. So we already know that in the beginning, when he created that new energy, that was so Adam was able to sustain his life upon this planet. Think about it. God created this planet in the specific order. If he made Adam first in the darkness when there was not, what would be the point? That would be like space. Adam wouldn't survive. Think about it. Even if he made the earth then before the light, what would Adam wouldn't be able to see or do anything? He would be witnessing the story wouldn't flow. So he has to create Adam when the conditions are perfect, because man can only survive in those perfect conditions. Think about that for a second. Just like the technological age with 5G and the robots. They can't survive. All those autonomous weapon systems, all those autonomous systems, all those neural networks, all those things, they cannot survive without 5G. 5G is the basis. They have more advanced things that you could possibly imagine than 5G, especially when it comes to telecommunications and all that other secret garbage and wavelengths and stuff like that. Unbelievable. That was just a brain freeze right there. I think I was going to say, like, encryption. I wanted to say, like, kryptonite for a second. I don't know why my brain jumped to kryptonite instead of encryption. It's pretty crazy. Superman, Ubermensch. That's where I left off Alex's show before I had to do other stuff today. So I'm going to have to go rewatch that. There's so many people who went live today that I'm going to have to catch up on. There's 2 episodes of No More News. I have to watch Alex Jones show. Then I'm gonna have to watch Owen Benjamin too. I think he went live twice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that Logos' Rising t-shirt competition, so it's gonna be fun guessing which one's mine, isn't it? Here we go, let's finish reading. In the likeness of God made he him. So yes, that's what it said right there. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. So, robots are made in the likeness of man. That's the whole thing about androids, robots. Just like when that CNN reporter, if you go watch the Anahumanics, you will see him ask what gender he is. The only reason you ask the gender of the robot is because you want to have sex with it. That's the real reason. Everybody knows that. No one wants to talk about it. But yes, incredible when we look at 5G and what it really means when we look at Agenda 2030. And in the beginning, there was 5G. In the beginning, there was light. In the beginning, there was man. In the beginning, there was robot. The technological age, the generation of Adam, generations of 2050, 2045, the year man becomes immortal. Let's think about this for a second. And we're going to go with that for now. I was going to go live, but I got hit with that speed bump. But, yeah, we'll figure out what's up with that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is President Trump. I don't know if people realize this, but that's not the same person you're going to be voting for again in 2020. I hope you realize that, right? This is not the same populist Trump before. This is the Trump you're dealing with now is more of a George Bush light Trump. After he's been infected by the swamp and he is absorbing some of it. He's not fully rejecting it. We sent him there to fully reject it. We just sent him there to act like a sponge and absorb what is and isn't okay. You know what I mean? So until we can really get to that core issue of the things, that people need to start realizing that this isn't the same Trump, I don't think anything's going to change, like I said. Because then if people were really told what's going on, things might actually change. And we're going to end it with there.